team, and all of a sudden it may look like to the other team that that is the team they were originally chasing, and you get a break. And here we go, immediately off the rip, we're gonna have a fight break out between BBE and DRG just outside of Celestra here, as we see a lot of things that start to turn. No, this is just outside of Celestra. This is south side of Celestra here, and this is typically a very heated spot, right? So many Fireflies available here. You can see Roy Shishi was at 89% ult charge here. WFZ will find that ultimate coming online here, needs to go ahead and make some value out of it, but they've already come out on top here into BBE.
Alrighty, well, 29 minutes in, 1 minute in, already kicking off with a little bit of action, as expected from a Firefly Dusk. Morris Isle kicking off with some style already. 5-2-1 getting themselves a kill onto Bowder's Malmon there with the staff. Now Yin in a little bit of danger. Unique also in danger as well. Peak trying to put some damage in with this purple staff, just bonking heads. Unique on the run, but he is not going to be long for this world unless he finds a miracle. I don't know if he can, because they come in with a charm. Unique coming forwards, but Pampy slides in forwards. Low HP on the Bowder members, and out they zip. Bowder able to just about survive this one. The turnaround coming in from the side of 5-2-1. Peak still got that purple staff, not wanting to give that up with the blue armor as well. Immediately opening onto the backline, finding Unique, isolating him off, but the counter comes down. They steal away the staff and they take Peak down. Easy pick up there for 5-2-1. TE versus KLA also in a bit of a scrap. Transformations broken out from the Yueshan here on QGG. Keeping the pressure up onto Han, will not let him grapple out as he tries to go for it. The slam comes down, but now we can see that LYD has also gone for a transform, as QGG is about to lose his transform. Is desperately trying to put some distance between him and LYD. LYD keeping the pressure up. Purple armor onto QGG though, so he's pretty strong right now, able to tank a fair amount of the damage they're putting out, as LYD doesn't want to step too far away from his team, so now they're just chasing on to the mech, looking to finish up the Yoto inside. They're not going to be surviving for long. LYD, actually Leo with the musket, able to take them down. Lovely little pickup there as KLA. Can they come in for the save? I don't think they can. They've already got CXC on the run in ghost form and breaking away.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, here we are, though. 1 minute, 40 seconds until zone 2. So still a lot of early action to come. Like you said, these teams really utilizing those Fireflies, immediately going in for the fights. We saw, teams like BBE immediately drop and contest those Fireflies as well. Unfortunately, Roy Shishi was literally just a couple percent away from their ultimate, didn't get to use it. And that is what happens sometimes. You are taking a big risk dropping head on to those Fireflies, trying to contest them. Sometimes it works out in your favor, sometimes it does not. 2-tick here. Speaking of which, chasing on to Team BBE here, who just recently respawned up there at the village, and now we're going to see JDG not wanting to pressure too deep here, as they only have the one ultimate online. They're going to look to gear up and prep for those Realms of Yang as we move back over towards Celestra. Exactly like I said, a lot of these teams going to start pressuring in here to pick up this loot and start taking these skirmishes in the safety of Celestra. Team TE on the backside doing a little bit of looting here, still looking for those blue armors for the Team Alliance in a much stronger position with 2 sets of purple armor under their belt. They want to look to pressure onto Team TE here. They have all of their ultimates and can very easily commit to this fight, as no other teams have yet to break into Celestra. There it is. Leo going to get grappled out here by lane from Alliance. Alliance's lane going to come down though and get caught out by the charge right click there from TE's LYD. LYD wanting to keep the pressure up. The F3 coming in from their team to keep even more spacing. Lane coming in though. We do see the Tess ult and landed, and now TE going to be in a bit of a pickle. The Wuchen ult coming through on the side of the other team, not going to be able to make it happen here. Alliance finding themselves in a terrible space. The Wu Channel at the last second is going to get Lane out of it. BBE looking to pressure in on Alliance and the members of Team TE as well. A Bane going to be coming in, and it's going to be Alliance's Bane. They were able to move to the shop early on, get that Bane. Han caught out here by multiple abilities here, including the ult. The stun going to come through from the Tesla. There it is. Down. The charm connects. Bane is going to go down. Han just absolutely going to get blitzed through, and now Alliance is taking control of the situation. Needs to be careful, though. They need to clean this up quickly before the members of BBE come in for the third party, as none of them have ultimates to be able to deal with BBE if they find this fight out and turn into it.
Okay, Alliance are kind of looking pretty good right now. This has been years of disappointment from them, but this season, we're starting to see some life. Now, obviously, hard to call off day one, but this is more life than I've seen from Alliance in quite a while. They did have that one bi-weekly finals where they almost could have taken it all. But Malman here gets himself caught out by the counter. Immediately, Wushen out to safety. I think they were able to pick their weapon up, but EWG keeping the pressure up onto Bowder. Just trying to see if they can find an opening and get themselves some picks here. Bowder scattering in different ways. Remember, Bowder have already used their respawns at this point. They were taken down pretty early in the game. Right at the beginning, actually. So they are somewhat exposed and somewhat easy to punish, but it looks like EWG unable, especially when Nine's getting caught on a wall, to chase. It looks like Bowder have been able to go off scot-free off the back of that one, but let's have a quick look at the overall scores. Right now, KLA are leading the charge with 5 kills in their pocket. Alliance 4, and DRG also on 4. DRG being, I feel like sleeper is not the right word for DRG. I think they've been very, very good. I just think because so many other teams have been performing, they've gone under the radar a little bit with us today. DRG have been absolutely popping off. And J-Team finding JDG. PP going to go for the transformation. Kek gets himself in there. Is it Keke or Kek? I'm going to call him Kek for now. Gonna get into the mech and just rain holy hellfire down on to XLY. He's dodging away on the cannon fire. J-Team trying to push up. Kek gets himself caught out, but a lovely little shot actually coming in onto them. But J-Team unrelenting in their pressure onto Kek. Dongqing and the rest of FPX actually coming in on the flank. They're going to mech up, and now XLY finds themselves in danger. Kek just trying to break away from J-Team, but the cannon shot could just come through, and FPX looking to steal and pinch this kill for themselves. Not going to be able to connect onto that one, and this could just be the opportunity to break away. But J-Team, they're finding themselves in some serious danger in the zone. Their health bars being burnt through. Cannon fire through the door, just absolutely mincing the health bars. There is nothing J-Team can do, but they just have to sit there and accept all of that damage just being laid down onto them. FPX did lose a player though, so they're able to pick up, and now Zem gonna step forward. The sandstorm's broken out, and Zem immediately gonna get himself in danger. They're looking to keep the pressure up onto XLY as they are turning back around. Water lost a lot of HP there, but he's coming in for the slams. Can a Scale Rush come in and do enough to kill Water? Yes, it can! The reset Scale Rush coming in for another one. J-Team finding an opening, finding an opportunity to take out these FPX members, as we are seeing a whole bunch of damage coming into Dongqing. As down they go. FPX punished for the third party, but JDG coming in for some revenge now. Two-Tick looking for XLY. XLY putting some damage in onto Two-Tick. Two-Tick goes in for the ultimate on the Yoto, just trying to connect some damage forwards, but XLY goes down as he is staggered down by J-Team. By JDG. There we go, got them in the end. They take them out.
Oh my goodness. I love it. Fun plus Phoenix turning that fight on its head there, able to put together as many eliminations as possible as well. They knew they were going to go down there no matter what. They made the most of it, and I love it. Fun plus Phoenix coming out, showing us why they are here and showing us that they're here to fight. A huge tether coming out here from 521 onto the members of DRG. Wujin 98 just disappears in an instant. Oh my goodness. WFZ also going as 521 cleans up the team, but Alliance coming in for the third party, and 521 a skirmishing team. They invested too many ultimates to come out on top of that. They're going to be punished for it. Alliance with the third party means that 521's got nothing left in the tank. Pampy trying to draw them away, but is unfortunately going to be the one getting caught out here by all the members of Alliance. Pampy also with the tether, able to get the parry. They're able to break away from the tether. Pampy keeps it alive. Bo in a 1v1 with Pampy as the rest of Alliance tries to chase down 521. 521 gets away. Pampy will separate the teams. They're going to be able to get the resurrection later. They only lose Pampy, and 521 lives to fight another day.
Inside the realm of Yang, KLA finding themselves in a fight versus TE. Transformation comes out from 17 and Leo up in the mechs, get in the sky. Yoto's just chasing each other around the map as Han being harassed down. The cannon fire is huge coming in. Leo just trading onto 17S. They're just trading shots into each other. 17S, he doesn't break though. He holds his nerve, and Han goes down. Leo's mech is next to follow as well. It is being melted. 17S goes under the air to join him with the boosters, and now Leo loses his mech. cannon fire. Couple more shots going to be coming out from 17S as they lose mech now, but this is all KLA's advantage over TE. Leo goes down. They're coming in for the scale rushes, and the last transform fades, and KLA, that wasn't even close. They look so clean in that one.
Yeah, I mean, KLA has been on fire today. Their coordination has been absolutely insane, especially in these realms of Yang. I do believe they've only lost one today, and it was just due to a little mistake, one of them getting caught out unexpectedly. I think it was a Katana Soul Slash that kind of came around the side of the pillar, catching one of them out.
Yeah.
But KLA really performing above expectations, if you will, today, quite honestly. GG. This team's done exceptionally well today. They've got 2 MVPs under their belt out of 3 games already. They're on Skirmisher comp here. We saw them perform extremely well on Skirmisher comp in game 1. Sorry, I apologize. They're on blind date comp.
Thank you.
We saw them.
I'm dying on this hill, man. It's called the blind date comp now.
Blind date comp, they performed exceptionally well on in game number 1. We see TE here with those resurrections available to them outside of the realms of Yang here, looking to gather a little bit of information, see where they can maybe find some bodies, see if there's some soul blooms laying around before they bring themselves back in. Alliance, that Vermilion Birds might 36 seconds left remaining for them as they look for a target to engage onto, but they need to be very careful as that Vermilion Birds might get around out very soon. So maybe they think better of it as they continue to move. We're going to see Team TE here, and it looks like Alliance is actually looking for where TE is going to respawn. So TE playing this exceptionally well. They've got the patience to play it off. They do have that depletion, but they do not want to get caught out by the same team that picked them up in Yang. And that's exactly what Alliance was looking to do with that rotation. And TE just buying themselves some information and making the most of these resurrections. Smart plays coming in from the members of Team TE.
I will say, because earlier you said KLA kind of maybe performing a bit better than expected. Remember, they were in top 6 at the start of today. Right now, they're actually 3rd overall in the standings. So I think KLA have been very good. I mean, they were good last season as well. I think towards the end of summer, they kind of lost it a bit, but they're a team who I think have always been consistently in that top 6, in top 7 in the worst case scenario. They've been a pretty consistently solid team, and I don't think they're performing to the GG level or the OUG level right now. But I think there's, it's early days. I think there's room for them to, remain in that top 6 and maybe move up a little bit higher in the standings. Now, TE and Alliance finding themselves in a fight. That Realm of Yang depletion timing out on Han fairly soon. So he has 2 minutes to get this kill. Getting staggered up, instantly coming out for the Yoto ultimate as they're just going to continue the chase here onto Bo. Bo's taking all the slashes, and that might be enough to finish them up. Bo zipped out. TE unable to connect the kills as Alliance able to break away that Draco Storm. Doing a lot of work for them here. Actually, they don't have Draco Storm. So what they got? They got nothing. That was just I've forgotten the name of it. Soul Jade. They got Lightning Soul Jade. I forgot the name of it, but it does look like TE keeping the pressure up on to Alliance. They need to. They're desperate. Han, no armor, needs to refresh their health and armor really before they go in front of a fight onto the Alliance. Alliance getting enough distance that they can get some healing and some pots off Han. Now going to take this opportunity to heal up themselves. The question is are Alliance going to hang around for the fight, or are they just going to look to break away? Because it's starting to get desperate. 50 seconds on the clock here for TE. They're going to throw the transformation out from LYD. Instant no ult zone. Turns off that transformation for LYD, and that could just spell his demise. Alliance swarm to him like flies, locking him down, taking him out. Han tries to come in for a hero play, but immediately 2v1. Gets himself a great counter off into land. Gets a load of damage in, but Bo finishes him up, and TE are taken down by Alliance.
Oh my goodness. Alliance really coming alive here in this game. Man, they are just looking so good this season, Jake. I'm so excited. I know you're happy because they're the EU boys. They're representing right now.
Them and Wolves, bro. Them and Wolves. Wolves are from my home country, man.
Wolves is always going to be my team. No matter how good or bad they do, I'm a Wolves boy through and through. I can't help it. Speaking of which, KLA here heading back into the Realm of Yang yet again. I love to see these boys pop off. Hopefully, we get to see them go head-to-head with somebody. We love a free Realm of Yang when we're playing Naraka. We don't love it when we're casting Naraka. Alliance, thinking about it, I would love to see these two go head-to-head. Alliance into KLA would be such a good matchup here inside the realm of Yang. They're not particularly on a strong Yang comp, but they're definitely, think about it, EWG potentially pressuring in as well. They do have a bounty on their head here, so EWG, this would be a great way for them to bide some time from it. It looks like GG gonna pick up a Draco Storm from a Morris Blessing while we wait. KLA, 1 second. Unfortunately, they will be getting the free Realm of Yang. We won't get to see them go head-to-head with the members of Team Alliance here. And what are they gonna take here coming in from the Realm of Yang? Is it gonna be the White Tiger, or are they going to pick up the Draco Storm and look to create some pressure onto some of these other teams? We actually haven't seen the White Tiger invested yet today. It is going to be the Draco Storm coming through. It's very interesting. We did see it picked up quite a few times during solos day one here. So none of the trios team wanting to opt into it, as we do see GG starting to put some pressure up onto team JDG, giving chase, looking for that opening so they can maximize that Draco Storm here. And JDG wants absolutely nothing to do with it.
Yeah, but I don't know if they're going to have much of a choice in the matter once PP's being caught and the slow starts to get applied from that Draco Storm. LXM keeping himself just out of line of sight until the perfect opportunity to jump onto 2-Tick arrives, and 2-Tick getting a lot thrown on them, instantly comes in for the mech up. LXM comes down for the stun, locking them all in place. That mech's not going to be firing for a little bit, but LXM actually loses a fair amount of HP there, but they still find Keck trying to break away from this one. LXM keeping the pressure up, instant port out as GG realized that was getting a little bit too heated, especially with extra players joining into the mix. The Ballista ripping through the health bar. JDG losing Keck is pretty rough, as Pampy is just going to grab some of the goodies off them and now turns the pressure back on to JDG. Yoto ultimate coming out from 2-Tick. 2-Tick needs to break away, but they are not going to be able to do so. The stun connects in, the charm to follow and everything. Pampy, though, taking shots from the Ballista from the distance. Coming in now is GG, looking to get some damage off. The Wushen ult out. Now there's a lot of people in the area. GG Ballista once again.
Yeah, I was going to say, just on the Ballista yet again here, dominated the last game with it, looking to come in and make the same thing happen here in game number 4. Not quite sure if this one's going to make it into Final Circle. It's way too early to say, but GG more than happy to make a repeat of the tactic. Alliance just over the hill, looking for an opportunity to potentially evict GG from this Ballista here, as they probably don't want to see a repeat of last game. The no-ult zone just up the hill popped as well, so players needing to play around that. We are zone 3 getting ready to collapse onto zone 4 in the next 20 seconds, which means we are going to see that first Morris Blessing coming through with the legendary armor, as well as that first of the mid to late game Banes coming through that these players are going to need to think about heading into these fights, whether they want to full commit or not. KLA out here with 60 seconds left remaining on the Draco Storm. 8 eliminations to their name, on the hunt for a fight, so they can make the most of that buff as they can. BBE out here a little bit on the slower side this game here. They are playing that Sand Siphon comp with the Karumi, but no eliminations under their belt thus far. A little bit of decent gear. They are missing some shields out here, but it is still the mid stages of the game. They're going to have some opportunities to pick up a couple more purple armors for them, doing a little bit of trading there on the resources, potentially looking to get in and do some shopping for themselves, find some soul jades that they may need heading into the late game. We do see them positioning towards the shop here as we move back over to 5-2-1, sitting here on a lake looking for some teams to potentially pressure in. Now 5-2-1 here, really behind in terms of the soul jades, right? Most of them on complete blues or blues and whites. Alliance over here taking some shots down onto EWG as we do enter a little bit slower phase of the game. Again, these teams really keeping in mind that Bane's Breath is going to be spawning in here soon, and not wanting to overcommit to any of these fights and get themselves caught out in a bad position due to a third party and being stuck inside the Bane. I think it's really smart as these teams start to adapt. We didn't see this in games 1 and 2, right? Now we're seeing it in games 3 and 4. I think they're starting to become more and more conscious of it, Jake.
Yeah, I really do think they are. I think a couple of people have cottoned on to hear what some of the teams are up to at this point. 10 minutes left on the circle, so got a bit of time left in this game. Just having a quick look at the Soul Jades of EWG. I think I've said this multiple times, but unfortunately I can't read Well, I can read, but I can't read that. So can't tell you what they got, but we can draw some conclusions from when we see them fight. KLA trying their best GG impression here. GG doing their best GG impression here, sitting on top of the ballista themselves. Looks like no one's in the area. Everyone's learned their lesson. Don't go near GG when they got the ballista. It's bloody horrible. Does look like Alliance have found EWG. Alliance, honestly, been so on form today. I think they've been really, really impressive to watch. You know, it's very easy to sing the praises of the teams at the top, but the teams who are doing good and consistently good are also teams who deserve a little bit of love. 8 kills this game as well, so this isn't even just like good. This is a great game for them. Mostly now, they can go for more points if they really want, but I think ideally what they're wanting to do is just wait this out, wait for the circle to get smaller, wait for a few teams to drop out and look for those multipliers and those placement points to get as good a score as possible. I think if you greed too much, you can find yourself getting caught out, and I think Alliance are keenly aware of that. Bane's Breath spawning up as well, as you can see just off to the south of KLA. 5-2-1 going to get their hands on this Mora's Blessing. No one's going to be coming through and contesting that. Lovely little wind walls coming out from Unique to make sure that they get it for free. They do not, because the wind walls are off at the wrong angle. As EWG coming in on the flank. Oh no, they did. They got the staff out of it and the golden armor, so they're happy. EWG a little bit too slow to the play. 5-2-1. I don't expect to see them go for a fight, because having a fight now basically just calls the entire lobby to come kill you. It's that blood in the water thing we talk about quite a lot, where if you get low, everybody's going to be chasing you around because you're not going to find a respite. It's big enough right now, the map, but you can probably find a place to hide. But after the next circle shifts, I think that's when you're in danger. You've got, you know, a much smaller circle. If you get hit by too many cannonballs, you're going to struggle to find a place to reset.
Yeah, absolutely. But right now, again, these teams are really holding off, because here we go. We're going to have that Bane getting ready to come through. It is Zone 4. As soon as we see that Mora's Blessing spawn on down, we should see that Zone 4 Bane instantaneously come through. They do tend to gravitate, these random Banes, towards larger groups of players, so you have to be careful. Again, you really don't want to commit to a fight at this stage of the game. End up being caught out in wherever that Bane drops and then getting third-partied out. And again, we've seen the players adapting to it. There it is. The Bane has come down. The Morris is up. These players being very, very careful not to get caught out here. Zone 4 collapsing onto Zone 5. As we see now, we're going to have the last one coming through as that second Morris Blessing with the second set of gold armor comes through. A lot of these teams want to pressure in and take that. I really enjoy the positioning of where this Bane comes down now, because as these teams look to pressure that Morris Blessing, they also have to worry about that Bane coming through. So it's a stage of the game where a lot of these teams end up wanting to engage with each other, but have to worry about the potential for the Bane. We are going to see a double parry coming in. Absolutely huge. Unfortunately, they don't get to follow through. This is what I talked about earlier with the potential for the Wu Chen to grief it out. Lane had the double parry. They had the double guaranteed gold riposte follow-up coming through, and their Wu Chen at full health just ports them out of the position, completely keeping Lane from finding the follow-up there. Oh my goodness, I know they're not happy about that. 5-2-1 forced to invest in their Wu Chen ultimate as well, but with still a Tessa ult on deck, they can pressure in to the members of Team KLA, but KLA going to be in a much stronger position here with all 3 ultimates online. They need to be careful, or 5-2-1 is going to find themselves completely caught out. CXC here taking those range shots, not wanting to invest. There's the Bane coming on through that we talked about, and 5-2-1 finding themselves pressured against the Bane. They do have a little gap on the backside of the map, but BBE stands between them and it. They are feeling forced to go Bane surfing. Ladies and gentlemen, 5-2-1 very easily killable within Bane's range. A huge musket shot coming in from CXC to pick up Yin, and now 5-2-1 Pampy and Unique just having to Bane surf to stay alive. Threats coming from every angle and raining down from above.
Absolutely brutal positioning of that Bane's Breath, to be honest, at this point. It's GG actually getting pressured here on the low ground. Unique just putting some wind walls up. CJS not going to pull a trigger or go for anything up there. Just going to climb himself to the top of the wall. The Mora's Blessing sits right dead center and in the Bane's Breath. It's such a hard position to contest. 5 seconds left on it though, so everybody inside is feeling a little bit more comfortable now that that has worn out. Very small circle with 18 players, actually. So we are moving at a relatively fast pace at this point. I've seen circles with way more people at this point in the game. Earlier on in the day, Charm comes through. 5-2-1 goes down. Oh, the Unique does anyway. Beautiful little pickup there from GG. Quickly having a very quick smooch on their blind 8. It's grabbing that one for free. As everybody's just trying to get themselves settled for a good position for this final circle. It's going to be a big decider here. KLA CXZ needs to reset their armor, but the Charm has come in, and that is going to be CXZ going down. 17S transforms. QGG also transforms. They are just going to pester Alliance for that. Coming in for revenge, although it was actually BBE who got the kill. Revenge. He's going to get his namesake thrown onto him instantly, though. The stun looks to come down onto 17S, and everyone in the lobby can just start shooting at the mech. 17S losing so much HP. That mech is melted through. No way he's going to survive that one, and they are taken down. BBE gifted yet another kill as GG take the next one in response. Trade 1-for-1 on the kills there. 4 minutes left on the clock. BBE holding this high ground with the cannon, just raining it down on anybody who comes nearby. This is what I was saying about the shark in the water analogy. If you get low health bar, if you put that blood in the water, everyone in the lobby is going to turn for you. And LXM's looking to put a whole lot of blood in the water with a big stun onto all of Alliance. Bo getting cannon shots coming in. The Zephyr takes him down, and EWG come and steal the kill from LXM and the rest of GG. Quick port out though from the Wushen so they can reset, heal up, and make sure they're feeling comfortable to pressure on more. But they've got someone chasing onto them. It's JDG. PP trying to finish up 3-3-0 on his lonesome, though, versus all of GG. Not going to be able to do much here. GG are able to find the reset off, and that could have been so much worse for them. 10 players left in this lobby. It's not many people, but it is really, really bloodthirsty, this game. BBE holding the high ground. They got 5 kills put together. They need to do some work if they want to take their first win of the day, and it feels like a couple of those wins have been taken from them. LXM caught out by the Wisp, able to survive for now as he's just dodging away, jumps up the cannon, just gets a cheeky shot off onto BBE on the high ground, but GG find themselves in a little bit of a more dangerous position as LXM knocked back into the zone. It can have a little bit of HP taken from them. The charm, lands onto BBE, but they're able to break away and under no threat. CJS low HP here. You can see EWG shooting cannon fire up onto GG on the high ground. Their health is being stripped from them very, very quick. As you see, PB being chased around, the final standing member for the side of JDG, knocked into the zone. He is going to be going down. Ibin's able to secure that kill for BBE, and now CJS just shooting the cannon fire into Snack. They put down the sandstorm so they have a position to heal on, a place that is safe for them as GG. Now they're in control of a slight high ground, and they're going to push up onto EWG. Charm comes out, lands onto a couple of members. EWG, though, pressuring onto them. And BBE also keeping the pressure up onto GG. GG struggling right now, as they're the ones being picked on by 2 sides of these teams. Both sides just pressuring and pincering on to the side of GG. EWG's E9 getting taken down by BBE. No, he's able to hold on, get back into the zone, gets the charge clip with a longsword, and just gets a whole bunch of damage down onto Roy Shishi. Roy Shishi low HP. They're just backing off, low HP, able to get some healing in this. Healing's just not enough. It's EWG able to take them down. Stuns coming in from GG. GG looking to tidy this one up, make quick work of the members of EWG, securing themselves yet another kill. That is going to be their 5th of the game. They've got to win versus EWG at this point. Can they pull it out? LXM got the full armor, comes in with a cannon shot, trying to get just a little bit more damage down onto them, able to take down Snack. That's the final member of BBE, eliminated and taken down. 14 will be next to follow, and GG, they've done it again.